They know there's a huge degree of sympathy now for this party, a huge degree of interest in this party, shown most of all actually over the last year by the comparison, the leaders' debate during the last general election, from which we were shut out, despite the fact we're the only ones with something fresh and different to say. But you could say, we're not big enough, we were shut out. Okay, fair enough. 10 million people watched that leaders' debate, but at Question Time, a few months before that I was on, was watched by 9 million. That's how much interest there is. That's a balance of interest. It's almost the same between the public interest in all of them put together and the public interest in the British National Party. And the establishment see that, and that's why they're scared, so scared of us. It's partly about the banking crisis. It's partly about just the whole economic mess. It's partly about their desperation over the ethnic time bomb they planted in Britain. And there's one thing I want to talk about tonight. There's another reason that I have no doubt the British establishment is desperate to get rid of us now, and that is the Afghan war. Their Afghan war. Supporting our soldiers but opposing the war. There's only one party which can possibly appeal to people who are feeling like that, and that's the British National Party. The French, the Spanish, the Germans, the Americans, us, we've all been attacked by Islamic terrorists. Not one of them has come from Afghanistan. So the longer we are there, the worse it gets. And it's simply no purpose. So then occasionally they come up with another lie, and they say, oh, we've got to be there, because if we're not there, the Afghans will abuse their women. And they'll make them wear burqas. Well, if our Liberal elite were concerned about women wearing burqas, why do they allow it in Bolton? Because they shouldn't. And they say, we've got to be there to help them, we've got to be there so they can educate their young people. My God, the illiteracy rate amongst our young people is a catastrophe, because there's no discipline in schools, because there's no decent investment in proper teachers and so on. If we've got to worry about anyone's illiteracy rate, let's worry about ours before we go interfering with the Afghans. Because what the Afghans do in Afghanistan is absolutely up to them. And I feel very sorry, I genuinely do, for young Afghan girls in particular who are forced to wear those hideous costumes and are denied an education, and if by chance they are raped, unless they can bring 4 male witnesses, they are regarded as having committed adultery and are likely to be stoned to death. Yeah. I feel desperately sorry for girls growing up in a society like that. But I primarily don't want my daughters and their daughters growing up in a society like that. And whatever the situation in Afghanistan is, all the civil rights of every last man, woman, child and donkey in Afghanistan are not worth the bones of one British soldier or tears of blood. They want to build what they call the Tapi pipeline, which is a gas pipeline from Tajikistan, where the gas is, through Afghanistan to Pakistan and then India, down to the warm water ports, so it can be taken on to the rest of the world. But they can't build a pipeline through Afghanistan until they pacify it. So they will carry on sending our boys to that war that's got nothing at all to do with us, to fight in it and die in it or come home hideously maimed in it. They'll keep on doing that for as long as it takes to pacify it enough to put a pipeline through it. That war is simply to say we should never have been there, our boys have done a fantastic job doing a pointless job, but let's not waste any more, let's bring them home now.
Heroes, our hearts filled with pride, all creeds and all colors, standing side by side against bombs in city centers, against enemies so adverse, against traitors we'll stand to show the world our worth. Every man, woman, child, every Briton true of heart will not bow to their evil. We are not of faint heart. They will never win. We will fight till we have won. They'll learn like those before them. These colors don't run. These colors don't run. These colors stand fast as the nation awakes. Let them taste our wrath. British forever, true red, white and blue. These colors don't
in the medieval city of Salisbury with our Troops Out campaign. We've had a great success, overwhelming response to our campaign. We've been handing out freedom newspapers, leaflets, and we've had a big team of 14 people here today. Activists from all over Wiltshire has joined us to help us carry out this campaign. Thanks very much for everyone coming today.